Have you ever felt like you're giving everything in a relationship, trying your hardest to make others happy, but feeling deep down undervalued, as if love were insufficient? Ever wondered why some people seem to attract love easily, while others fight for any sign of affection? If you have ever experienced this feeling of frustration and recognize yourself in the repetitive patterns in your relationships, know that there is a precise reason behind this scenario. And it's not about finding the wrong people. The problem is how you perceive yourself. Imagine that you are a mirror. Each person who enters your life is a reflection, showing parts of you that you have not yet explored, unconscious beliefs that you carry inside. The way others behave towards you is no coincidence. It's a portrait of what you think about yourself on a deeper level. If you unconsciously believe you don't deserve love, you will naturally seek out people who confirm that belief. If you are afraid of being abandoned, you will attract emotionally distant partners who will never give you the security you need. If you desperately need external validation, you will find people who purposefully won't give you that validation, forcing you to chase a love that seems inaccessible. These situations do not happen by chance. Your unconscious constantly puts you in front of situations and people that need to be observed, so you can recognize and question the patterns of behavior that cause pain and frustration in your relationships. Realize what these people reflect about yourself. Subscribe to the channel to receive more videos. How does this deep need for love manifest itself? Is there a root for this incessant search? The answer often lies in childhood. How were we raised and how do we relate to parental love? Sometimes we learn that love is something that must be earned, that it depends on specific conditions. I will be loved if... This may have arisen from family relationships where love was given only when certain goals were achieved. Good grades, exemplary behavior, or complete obedience. And unconsciously we carry these limiting beliefs into our relationships, and we try, most of the time, in vain. Striving to prove our worth to others, trying to be perfect, always available, attentive and loving. But what's the problem with this attitude? The true beauty of love is not demanding efforts in search of someone's love. Not to deserve it, but to be loved for who you are, without conditions. But don't expect things to magically change. It takes conscious work to understand yourself, recognize your patterns and change them, so that the results of your love relationships change too. Understanding how this dynamic works is the first step to breaking it. Imagine your unconscious as a map with hidden paths and mysterious forks. These paths are often marked by past experiences, deep-rooted beliefs and repressed emotions. Each person who enters your life is a piece of this puzzle, a mirror that reflects hidden parts of you. If you constantly feel undervalued in relationships, it may be because you unconsciously believe that you don't deserve love. Maybe you were rejected or neglected at some point, which created a belief that love is something that needs to be earned. Or perhaps you have been conditioned to try too hard to receive approval. These beliefs influence how you choose your relationships. You feel attracted to people who reinforce this belief, feeding a vicious cycle. The pattern repeats itself, and you end up attracting situations that confirm your limiting beliefs. For example, if you are afraid of abandonment, you may be attracted to emotionally distant people who put you in the position of persecutor, which further worsens your insecurity. If you desperately seek external recognition, you may create relationships with individuals who do not offer this validation, creating the illusion that love depends on constant demonstrations of merit. However, that doesn't mean other people are wrong. Their role is to show you, through your reactions, beliefs and behaviors, what still needs to be worked on and re-evaluated within you. Like a compass pointing the direction, leading you to a place of self-discovery. How can you identify these patterns? Pay attention to repeat relationships. Notice what types of people you attract and how you feel in those relationships. Are these recurring patterns? If so, this is a strong sign that your beliefs influence your choices. It is crucial to understand that these dynamics are often unconscious. You may not be aware of the reasons why you attract certain people or situations. Therefore, self-observation and introspection are fundamental in this process. To break this cycle, it is necessary to confront these patterns of behavior, Recognize and challenge those limiting beliefs that prevent you from receiving the love you deserve. Now that you understand how your beliefs affect your relationships, let's explore how to change this dynamic. It's not about looking for perfect love, but about becoming a person capable of receiving and giving love unconditionally. First, start noticing your repetitive patterns. Notice which situations or behaviors are repeated in your relationships. What types of people do they attract? What emotions do you experience in each of these contexts? Write it down, reflect on these observations, and identify possible connections between your thoughts and behaviors and the reactions of others. By recognizing these patterns, you will have the key to begin deconstructing the beliefs that sustain this dynamic. Maybe you believe you need to work hard to be loved, or maybe you're afraid of getting too close to people for fear of being rejected. Start questioning these limiting beliefs. Are they truly the cause of your experiences? Do they fit with your current reality? If not, what alternatives could be considered? Instead of focusing on what others do, start paying more attention to your own needs and desires. What are your limits and what are your emotions? Build the habit of getting to know yourself every day, seeking to recognize your worth without depending on externalization for this. Prioritize self-care, feed your emotional needs, be kind to yourself. Accepting your imperfections is essential for personal growth and building healthy relationships. Recognizing your own emotions, whether negative or positive, and accepting them as part of the human spectrum is a crucial first step. It is essential to remember that you do not need to seek external approval. Your worth does not depend on the love or acceptance of others. Self-love is the basis of a healthy relationship, both with yourself and with other people. Start nourishing yourself emotionally with activities that bring you joy and pleasure, whether through hobbies, free time, meditation, or physical activities that make you feel good. And remember, this process takes time and patience. Don't expect radical changes overnight. Take the work little by little, with small actions that lead to a consistent and lasting result. Love is not limited to romantic relationships. It is a state of mind that permeates all of your interactions. The first step is to break with unrealistic expectations. Accept that people are imperfect just like you. True love accepts each person's individuality and journey, without demanding that they fit into a preconceived mold. Instead of seeking love and acceptance from others, start radiating love to yourself and those around you. Practice kindness and compassion in every interaction. Recognize the beauty in the little things, value the present moments, and cultivate gratitude. Remember that you don't need to fill a void. You are already complete. True love comes from within. You don't need to look for love in other people to find happiness and satisfaction. By allowing love to flow freely, without expectations or conditioning, you will be open to more authentic and meaningful experiences. Create deeper, truer connections, based on mutual respect and unconditional acceptance. Finally, remember that the journey doesn't end here. Personal transformation is an ongoing process. Keep questioning yourself, reflecting and learning. Observe how your relationships evolve and try to identify repeating patterns. By embracing imperfection, cultivating self-care and radiating love to everyone, you will be creating the ideal conditions to build healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Subscribe to the channel to receive more videos. Hit the like button if this video was helpful and share it with friends and family who could also benefit from these tips. The journey to a more authentic and satisfying love begins now. And don't forget to leave a comment below with your thoughts and experiences.